What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again, and welcome to another episode of Chem Strike Saturday. This one is intense. This one is quite possibly one of the most ridiculous gameplays I've seen, just for the sheer fact that the man got a Chem Strike using only his knife. So the player we're watching, his name is Version 2, and he just goes wild. Now this particular gameplay is a much longer one. You'll find that when you watch knife-only gameplay, that it's not like you're taking a shotgun, running through their spawn and going bam, 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 bam. You're taking everybody out, right? It just doesn't happen like that. You gotta play a little bit more slow. You gotta have a little bit more methodical approach to what you're doing when you're running around with a knife and trying to take people out with a knife. So we're playing here on the map Sovereign. We're playing Domination. And what he does throughout this entire gameplay, or at least a big majority of it, he takes some risks now and again. But for the most part, he's going to play it safe, and he's going to camp inside this building. That's just what he's going to do. He's just going to camp inside this building, and he is going to knife, and he is going to throwing knife people that run in at him. The poor people that have the misfortune to run into him and his blade are going to go down on his way to a knife-only chem strike, which is absurd to me. How somebody, camping or not, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Some people, like, oh my god, look how hard he's camping this video. And it's like, bitch, can you get a chem strike camping with a knife? That's hard stuff. You gotta know what you're doing. And this player, his YouTube channel is, there's a link to it in the description. His YouTube channel is the Basher COD. He doesn't upload a ton, but when he does, it's amazing stuff, and it's always knife-only stuff. He's a knife-only player, and you can tell, because he's very comfortable with the throwing knife. He's very comfortable getting himself in and out of situations that will definitely help him, stay at his, basically take the fight on his own terms, is the phrase I'm looking for, that I'm stuttering upon. He's trying to take the fight on his own terms. He never wants to run out in the open and, get himself hurt. He just tries to do well with the knife, and that's what he does in his videos, and he does a pretty good job of it. One of the things that when he sent me the personal message here on YouTube about this particular chem strike, when he linked it to me, he said there are some definite portions of this gameplay where, I was waiting for a kill, or I was trying to find a kill but couldn't find it, so please feel free to fast forward it. And it makes sense to me, because how many of you are fans of Only Use Me Blade? Only Use Me Blade, if you guys don't know, is a commentator. He's one of the original Call of Duty commentators. It's been around since like 2008, 2009. And his thing is, he's a knife-only player. He's one of the reasons a lot of people go knife-only. There's an entire fan base around knife-only, gaming. There's people that like to watch chem strikes. There's people that like to watch snipers. And there's also people that like to do knife-only. There's a whole community built around knife-only, and Only Use Me Blade is one of the reasons for that. Now, when you watch his videos, he'll occasionally have those areas where he's waiting on somebody, or he just doesn't see anybody for a long time, and so he fast forwards it like you're seeing on the screen right now, and he calls it super fast mode on. He goes super fast mode on, and then he fast forwards it until he gets his next kill or does something. And that's what we do throughout this. And it makes sense, to fast forward through the kind of boring parts. I mean, why would you not do that? And this was probably the longest part where he actually doesn't find a kill. But like I said, he's kind of camping here in the middle building here on Sovereign, which is a smart place to be. If you're trying to knife only, then one of the worst maps you can probably do it is this map. While it's generally regarded, Sovereign, as a close range map, at the same time, you think of how long the map is and how long the lines of sights are. I mean, you want to try and run down one of the middle alleys, good luck. There's probably a sniper at the end of each alley, having a sniper battle waiting to take you out. If you want to go underground, good luck. You're probably going to find yourself a shotgun player or something, He tries to stick to an area where he can kind of, like I said, take the fight on his own terms. Doesn't want to ever be in a situation where, he can't actually, come out on top, which is a good thing. He runs through C back there, goes back to the middle building, still nothing going on. And this is where he ends up taking his risk coming up here. He ends up taking a big risk, and it pays off pretty big. He finally decides to come out of the middle building here. He's gonna go back here towards C and look for a player. I think he finds a player right here, but now he's like, you know what? The game, it took me forever between kills right there. It took me forever. If I'm going to get this chem strike, I need to not play so passive. I need to go on the aggressive a little bit and try and make my way into the enemy spawn. And he does that. He does it in probably the most cinematic fashion possible. So the enemy team is actually at the A flag right now, right? That's a given. They're at the A flag. What's he going to do? He's going to walk right through the freaking front door of A. He's not going to try and go behind them. He's not going to go upstairs. He's going to jump in and go right through the front door. Pick up one kill right there. Catches the guys. He's about to pull his nade. And this guy was waiting on him. How he did not kill him is beyond me. And I was actually the first place player on the enemy team. So that's the only guy on the other team that appears to know what he's doing. He ends up getting a kill on him. He's going to get this guy in the back. He's kind of waiting on people as well as hearing them. Gets that kill. He sees this guy right here. I can't believe how, like, he's way out in the open right now, but still ends up getting this kill right there with the Chem Strike. How insane is that? And in true Chem Strike fashion, the guy waiting on him ends up killing him the moment after he gets the Chem Strike. Whenever I do this kind of stuff, whenever I take a risk and run out in the open, it's always me, getting shot in the back one or two off of my Chem Strike. That's just kind of how it goes. But he ends up getting the Chem Strike right there, which is a very fantastic gameplay to me. I don't care what you do. You can do whatever you want. If you can get a knife-only Chem Strike, that is just insanity to me. But the final score of 35-3. Like every episode of Chem Strike Saturday, everybody appears to stop recording when the final score shows up. That, or they just don't send me their final score and I have to stop and zoom in on it like I did right there. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Chem Strike Saturday. And if you did, be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And make sure to check out the Basher COD. There's going to be a link in the description to his channel. If you guys would like to send in your guys' Chem Strikes for next week's episode of Chem Strike Saturday, here's everything you need to know. You upload it to YouTube. Try and do it at really good quality. Nothing against Basher COD. It was a great gameplay, but the video he sent me of this knife-only Chem Strike was rather low quality. I did what I could trying to improve how it looked, but it was a bit difficult, so the quality of it wasn't the greatest thing in the world. Follow everything that you see on the screen right there. Try and upload a good quality video so I can download it and then upload it here to my channel without losing too much of that quality. Be sure to check out the Basher COD. There's a link in the description to his channel. Like I said, not a ton of videos, but some really, when he does upload, they're really amazing knife-only gameplay. For a knife-only fan, then maybe you'll want to check out his channel. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 gram rocks as I roll.